Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Music with Todd Ledbetter. Thank you so much for clicking on the old play button. I appreciate that very much. I do. Matter of fact, we got to 9,000 subscribers. Yeah, it's been over 2 years and pretty stoked about it. So we're reaching for that 10,000. So we're going for that. Just fun. I don't really care. I don't get a lot of views on each of these videos and stuff. It's just kind of fun to play with the algorithms and look at the analytics and stuff like that from my side of YouTube and stuff. But we are here for the music. And speaking of that, we are with some SOEN. I've been listening to SOEN little bits at a time over the last few months, here and there. Here's a song, there's a song. You guys have been requesting them. But every time I play a SOEN song, somebody says, Lascivious is my favorite song, or my favorite song off the album, which is the Lotus album that was released in 2019. So I'm excited to hear it and see what you guys are talking about. So we're just going to jump right into the music. I think that would be fun. Let's do it. Lascivious from SOEN.
Come find me. I'm hiding in the deepest night.
Good bass.
Far away from the riddle of time. Come down here.
Funky drums and bass together.
That we can reunite.
Bass is so open and
sharing
bright.
Hopes of a wonderful life. You see me through your own disguise. Even blind, still I had you inside. Dependent, addicted to your judging eyes. Cure my wounds and I'll stay by your side. As we reach for the sun, we are burning our dawn, drifting the sky with the clouds at the end of the line, on the edge of our night, diving into the divine. Icon shines, offering its soul to darkness. This time I know we'll do it right. Dance evading the menace inside. Fall deeper and deeper in our precious life. Death is us together at last.
Oh, I was happy where it was. Those guitars sounded great. Crunchy and interesting. Cool licks. This is cool though. Oh yeah.
Walking away from the home that we once shared. Still I know that we are passing the days, all their words turn into blame. Who we are is denied. uninvited, uninvited. So align with all the dreamers while we fight for our lives. It is hard to find a reason when you're heading for the mines. We're descending to deception and denial given time. Still we tremble when we're breathing as we reach for the sun. We are burning our dawn, drifting the sky with the clouds at the end of the line. On the edge of the night, diving into the divine. Icon shines, offering its soul to darkness. Falling down, heading for a life in torment.
Nice. That was cool. I didn't expect it to end right there. That was good though. I could have listened to that for a couple of minutes. Hey now. We're gonna stop. Oh, sorry about that. You were supposed to do that. All right. Yeah, that was cool. SOEN. That was really good. Oh, I loved it. I thought that was super engaging. I was hooked at the very beginning with just that bass and drum, and that vocal came in. That was cool. That bass sounded so cool. The tone was so open and bright and funky with that drum beat, and the vocals were great, but they just got better and better as the song went. He had a great power in his voice in order to elevate the song when it needed it. You know, it wasn't super high or anything like that, but it was really good. And then at that kind of at the halfway point, kind of after that, they came back in after, and he kind of took a different sort of line, a little bit lower. Like if he had a cold like I do, I could have sang that part. It was cool just to hear it, and then he brought it back in and elevated it. But boy, the bass and drums were great. But really, I enjoyed the guitars very much. All of the crunch and the rhythms, really cool. I guess that was like a drop D, perhaps. I'm not really sure. I don't do that very well, but I'm not that familiar with that kind of guitar playing as far as how to play it. But that's what it sounds like. Really, really cool rhythms and some cool lead lines as well, along with the rhythm guitar. Just really crunchy, and they just meshed really well together. Almost like one guitar, but obviously not. But the keyboards were cool too. I really dug the keyboards, and at the end where that Hammond really came in, kind of elevated in the mix a little bit and gave more presence and intensity to the ending of the song. All in all, though, that was a really good song. I could see why it's some of your favorites. Actually, this song was recommended by someone on my Patreon to do, but also I've seen it in the comments too. You guys have been liking. So I agree. I think it's really good. I loved it. What else should we do from SOEN? Let me know in the comments if there's another song off this album. Maybe I should just do the whole album. As you know, I like to do that, so I could do that. But remember, if you want to request a song, you could do that over on Ko-Fi or Patreon. Is a good way to do that. Also, subscribe. Did I mention I got to 9,000? I think I did. 9,000. So we're going to get to that 10,000 before the end of the year, I hope. We'll see what happens. Anyways, thank you so much. Leave a comment for me and like the video and subscribe and all that stuff. But leave a comment on what you think of the song, and if there's another song that can rival this from SOEN that at least is, you know, a good song. A lot of you guys said this is your favorite. So, you know, I hate to think of it as none of it's going to be as good as this, because, you know, I know it's all good. So let me know which one though, okay? So we'll see you in the next video. All right. Talk to you later. How do you end these things? I forgot how to stop these videos.